morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's time to grab a cup of joe and enjoy the show. First up, we're getting the rundown on Ladies' Night Out happening in downtown Fort Wayne on Thursday, July 17th. You can enjoy food, shopping, fun, and even live music by Alicia Powell. This event kicks off the 4-day summer sale at your favorite places around downtown. Then it's Mental Health Matters with Viking Psychiatry, and every Thursday we bring you different topics, in-depth conversations about mental health, and explore treatment options. And later, we're taking a look at all of those epic discounts at epic prices. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Attention all ladies, if you love shopping, dining, and entertainment, well, get ready for a fun evening. Downtown Fort Wayne is hosting Ladies' Night Out on July 17th, starting at 5 p.m. And here to tell us all about it is Kim McCutcheon, who is the Business Services Manager with Downtown Fort Wayne. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, well, this is something fun.
It is, brand new and fun.
Yeah, so for the first time. Okay, so let's start off by just sharing about Ladies' Night and how this theme really came about.
Yes. Well, it's actually part of a larger weekend event, our summer sale. So that'll take place Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But on Thursday evening in particular, we thought we'd call out to all the ladies, grab your girlfriends, come on downtown. There'll be a lot of fun things open later that evening that you may not normally be able to enjoy if you're just downtown on a weekend evening later that might already be closed. So this is kind of a special opportunity.
Which is fun. Okay, so it's from 5 to 8, right?
Yes, 5 to 9 really,
Okay.
but we'll have we'll have a shuttle that will be running from 5:30 to 8:30 to drop off and pick up on a loop all through downtown during that time. Some of the locations will be open later than 9, like the restaurants, Ducky's. You can do duck pin bowling for $5, and lots of fun things like that are open later normally, but the stores and the businesses that close normally at 5 will be open a little bit later until 7 or 8 that evening.
Okay, gotcha. So the summer sale's taking place, so this is kicking that off. So they can already get good deals.
Yes.
So it's like come out to shop kind of together. You're going to have this shuttle that's running continually, so people can kind of get dropped off at different places around downtown.
Exactly. Yes, it'll just run continuously from 5:30 to 8:30. There'll be 5 drop-off spots. We'll have event signs or event stop signs at each of those locations, so you know where to kind of wait for that shuttle.
Yeah.
It'll probably take about 15 to 20 minutes to do that shuttle run each time.
Okay, and it's $10 to hop aboard.
Yes, $10 to hop aboard. You'll get a wristband, a little goodie bag, and then we'll do some drawings on the shuttle about each of the hours.
Okay, that's fun.
Fun things to be won.
Yeah, so they can walk around and kind of enjoy the experience. There's also going to be live music by Alicia Powell.
Yes, she will be at the Pork Chop Calhoun, which is right next door to Pint and Slice. Pint and Slice is also doing $5 wine that evening, and you can grab it inside and come outside, sit and relax, listen to the music. There's a giant chessboard there, some other games that you'll be able to play. And then those stores that are located right close by, like Creative Women of the World, Poptique Popcorn, Visitor Center, those will all be open a little bit later than normal until 7 or 8. Just depending on the store that evening.
Yeah.
Also Downtown Wellness Spa. So those are all close by within walking distance at one stop. And then kind of on the other end, we have the Botanical Conservatory is going to do a pop-up shop that evening, and they're open till 8.
Great.
And then going north, we've got Sasaki. They're going to do karaoke in their lobby. So you can eat and dine and then go sing if you'd like. ArtLink will be open late. The Museum of Art will be open late, and they have their purse collection that is going on that ends on Sunday. Okay. So it's kind of a last chance to see that amazing collection there.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, I love all of that. Oh my goodness, karaoke at Sasaki.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you said $5 duck pin bowling at Ducky's. Buc-ee's, and any other like major sales that people can kind of like
So
write
the
down?
stores have different sales, and they're all different.
Yeah.
So on our website, there's a list of some of the specials that they're doing. A lot have, spin a wheel, win a prize, that kind of thing going on. Friends of the Third World also will have a giant puzzle that they'll be doing all weekend on their front lawn, and they'll have some food trucks there throughout the weekend as well.
Yeah.
And Dana's will be open late, so you can get a nightcap or a late dinner, and enjoy some discounts there too. So lots of fun throughout, and stores on the landing are participating as well.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so the weekend of kicking off July 17th, which is Thursday. And then what else is going on over the summer at downtown Fort Wayne? I know that you all are just the big welcome committee for people who come into town, whether they are tourists or they live here, just to really learn what to do around the city.
So on Thursdays through August 7th, we actually have lunch on the square too. So that's at Fryman Square, and there's a different live band every week. So that's from 11:30 to 1:30. So if you've not been out yet, stop out this upcoming Thursday or the next few. We're about halfway through the season, so and that's a lot of fun too, just to get out of the office for a little while and enjoy some sunshine and take in some music and great food.
Yeah, get to explore all the food trucks.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And if you would like more information about Ladies Night Out, it is taking place on July 17th. We'll have their website listed below so you can check out all the sales and deals and plan out your evening. And I'll see you after the break.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry. I am at Viking Psychiatry, which offers a dynamic approach and innovation to interventional psychiatry. And today I'm going to learn all about their approach to treating suicide and depression. Let's do it. And I am joined by Sean Goddard, who is the owner here at Viking Psychiatry. Hello again.
So good to see you again.
You too. Okay, so we are learning so much by talking with you about your practice, but really about this mental health issue that people are dealing with and solutions that you are providing here to our community, which is so great. And so, of course, we've been getting to know you over the last couple of weeks, but in case this is someone's first time seeing it, what is Viking Psychiatry?
Viking Psychiatry is what we call an interventional psychiatry practice, which is just a fancy way of saying we want to offer tools and treatments that people can't get elsewhere that make a significant impact, right? We don't offer just another pill here. And we offer a warm environment for people to come in and get some care and feel comfortable while they're doing it.
Right, yeah. And I know last week we talked about deep TMS and that treatment, and today we're going to talk about Spravato. And so tell me, what is Spravato?
So Spravato is what's generic name is esketamine. It's intranasal esketamine, and it's a treatment that has been created from ketamine, which is a drug that we often see used in anesthesia. And it's been around for a long time, ketamine, and they realized that it can have an effect on mental health. And so it's approved to treat treatment-resistant depression and acute suicidality.
Wow, that's really intense. It's really good because I know that those types of disorders are intense and they need quick help. And I know that you're aiming to be such a quick turnaround for patients that come here. So talk to me about that and how you want to be a quick solution.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to medications, most of them, when we start a client on a new medication, we tell them 8 to 12 weeks to begin to see a difference. And that's to begin to see a difference, right? And there's not a high success rate with those oral medications. And so when somebody has failed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus medications, and you come here for treatment, you want to feel better quick, right? And typically that's not seen in mental health. But with Spravato, we can see differences in as soon as the first treatment. We see significant impact on depression, on suicidality, And I mean, this spray is so amazing that within 4 hours of your initial treatment, you have what are called brand new dendrites being formed in your brain. And so you have new communication occurring. And communication is vital when it comes to feeling better.
Yeah, that's so cool. And really, I know that this facility offers a lot of accessibility for this treatment. You have how many rooms? How many treatment rooms?
Yeah, so right now we have the capability to treat up to 14 people at a time.
Wow.
And we do 3 treatments a day, 3 rounds of treatment on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And our goal was, when we first started, we only had 4 chairs, right? And what we didn't want is a waiting list and people having to wait for treatment. So we've gone extra steps to try to make sure that we can add as many chairs as possible, so when somebody needs help, they can get it. Our goal is, if somebody's acutely suicidal, we see them within 48 business hours. And with treatment-resistant depression, we see them within 7 to 10 days, so that people can get that treatment going right away. Because when you have hope and you take that first step, right, you don't want to have to then wait 4, 6, 8, 12 weeks to get in and be seen.
Yeah, I find that so interesting. I'd love to talk a little bit more about that. Traditional treatment takes so long. And so I almost want to say, why is that? Because when people need help, they need help now. And it's such a sensitive topic and a sensitive area that people have to deal with. Why should they wait? That has consequences.
Yeah, I liken medications for depression kind of like walking up a hill or a mountain, right? When you first start out on that hike, you've got all that extra energy, right? And so you kind of put something into it. And when we start a new medication, often we feel that initial little bit of a difference or that change, right? But the longer you're hiking that mountain, the slower your pace gets, right? And it takes a while to reach the peak of that mountain, right? And it can become exhausting, and people quit and they say, forget it, it's not worth it. I'm sweating too much, my muscles are aching too much, right? So side effects from the medication. And they say, forget it, it's not worth it. I don't even want to see the top of the mountain anymore, right? And so our goal is with Spravato, we're going to put them on the chairlift and send them to the top of the mountain as quickly as possible, so they can see the view and get a difference immediately. Right? And then they'll have the energy and the motivation to go hiking on their own.
Keep going. That was a great example. Yeah, great visual there. Okay, so this is the room, one of the rooms at least, in the special chair, and we have someone that you're going to demonstrate.
Yeah, Holly, she's on our staff, and she's agreed to be the guinea pig in this case. If you want to go ahead and have a seat, Holly.
Please.
And so when people come in for treatment, normally actually this room is dark, and we have nebula lights going on, right? Our goal is to create a relaxing environment. The nebula lights just kind of help people kind of get lost in their thoughts, right? And so with Spravato, the standard treatment is you come in for depression, for example, twice a week for 4 weeks, once a week for 4 weeks, and then once every other week for 4 weeks. And a significant portion of people are done with treatment at that time. Some people have to continue on, depending on what's going on, the severity, or they did amazing and they want to continue to stay in that range. So. But when people come in, they're here for about 2 hours, because this is what's called a REMS controlled medication. And so we have to report vital signs within 7 days of treatment to show that people are responding well. So it's got strong safety data behind it, 6+ years of data that shows us it's safe, not only for initial treatment, but even longer term treatment. And so they come in, and in the box, we have 3 devices, 2 or 3 devices depending on the dose, that look like this. And so what folks are going to do is they're going to just spray this themselves into their nostril. Right? And so Miss Holly here will give us an example. Staff will be in the room with them. We give the doses and guide the timing. And so they'll take the first spray and insert and spray into the nose, and they'll immediately spray into the other nostril. And then Miss Holly's doing a great job in keeping her head straight, right? Because we want as much of that to stay in the nasal cavity as possible. And so we'll start a timer, and then 5 minutes later, they get their second dose, right? And so that's the 56 milligram dose. And then if they're getting the highest dose, 84 milligrams, 5 minutes after that spray, we'll give them a third one of these, right? And the milligram is really dependent upon a couple things. One, we always start with 56, the lower dose, in some populations, even maybe just one sprayer. And then we assess their response to determine whether or not we need to go to the higher dose. Not everybody does, right? And we have that flexibility that if the higher doses may be too much, right? As they begin to respond, then we can always back them down to 56. The goal is that they get their treatment, complete it, and get all the way through. So we're going to do anything we can to make that possible.
Wow. And then after, so you say it's a 2-hour time frame, but once they get the nasal injections, how long do they sit here and kind of let the medicine take place?
Yep, so the nasal sprays, all in all, you're here for about 2 hours. So when you come in, we get your initial set of vitals. We come in, we do your sprays, and then at the 40-minute mark, that's where we can see blood pressure creep up a little bit. So we want to make sure that your blood pressure is doing okay and you're doing okay. We'll come in at 40 minutes and recheck your vitals.
Right.
And then you just kind of hang out again till that 2-hour mark. And then after 2 hours, you're going to be free to go. Now, this is kind of like surgery, right? They wouldn't give you anesthesia and then let you drive yourself home, right? And so remember, esketamine is half of ketamine, which is anesthesia. And so people can still be a little bit sedated, or what I joke around and call drunk walking, right? And so we definitely don't want them getting behind the wheel. And so they do have to have somebody to drive them home, whether that's a friend, family member, or even Uber or Lyft or something like that is possible. But you can't get on your bike or your car or anything like that and take yourself home. And we support them. We create a comfortable environment. We have fans, we have neck cooling fans, heating apparatus for the people that want to really control their temperature. We have a call light system that goes to them with no sound, so staff know to come help and assist. And
you have snacks.
Well, yep, we have Jolly Ranchers and Starbursts, and the reason why is some of this can sometimes drip down the back of the throat, and I've been told it's not the best tasting stuff in the world, so we have candies to help people be able to get rid of that taste.
Yeah. That is so awesome. Well, that's so great that you're offering this, and that was great to learn more about it, so thank you. If someone is interested in looking into this treatment and learning more from you, where should they go?
They can go to vikingpsychiatry.com or vikingpsych.net to make it easy. And they're also welcome anytime during our business hours. They're welcome to stop in, get a free warm cookie, and one of our staff will make themselves available to talk to them a little bit and see about getting them set up for an appointment.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much,
Thanks.
John.
Appreciate you coming by.
And if you would like more information about Viking Psychiatry, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Viking Psychiatry.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15. Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me. From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on WANE 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on WANE 15 and catch past episodes on WANE.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Jacob Palmer.
Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big during the biggest shopping week of the summer with Amazon Prime Day deals happening now through July the 11th. First up, check out the groundbreaking Galaxy for Kids experience with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 7.
Looking for a smart way to keep your family connected? The Galaxy Watch for Kids experience, available on the new Galaxy Watch 7 LTE, is designed just for that. It gives parents tools to stay in touch in a way that's safe, easy, and encourages independence and responsible tech use. With Samsung Health and the Galaxy Watch for Kids mode, parents and kids can track daily activity, support physical wellness, and build healthy habits.
And the deals aren't just on Amazon. This is on Samsung.com, where you can find tech upgrades for the whole family. Now, some home tech. Let's talk about saving big on Amazon products. This Prime Day, upgrade your TV experience with the newest Amazon Fire TV Stick HD.
Well, the Alexa voice remote makes finding shows, movies, and even controlling your smart home easier than ever, and you can take it anywhere. everywhere.
Yeah, it is so simple to use, simple to set up. So hey, sign me up for this one. And next up, check out the Medicube Collagen Overnight Wrapping Peel Off Facial Mask. And Jacob, let me tell you, this is all the rage.
Well, the beauty editors at Best Reviews say this product will boost elasticity. It works overnight, leaving your skin firmer, brighter, and refreshed. So I think you're right.
Yes, it is really your secret weapon for radiant skin. And last but not least, say goodbye to messy floors and hello to effortless clean with the RoboRock F25 RT Vacuum Mop.
It's your all-in-one wet-dry cordless cleaner, perfect for tile, hardwood, vinyl, and more. With powerful suction, it's tough on dirt but gentle on your floors. And thanks to edge-to-edge cleaning and a 180-degree lie-flat design, it slides easily under couches, beds, basically every tricky spot in your home. And here's the best part. It self-cleans and comes at an amazing price for such a high-end brand.
And no scrubbing, no cords, no hassle, just beautifully clean floors in half the time. Let's get a look one last time with all 4 products you can save big on now for Amazon Prime Day through July the 11th. And scan the QR code on your screen to scan, shop, and save with epic discounts by bestreviews.com.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com, downloading the WANE app, and also checking us out on YouTube. And I'll leave you with this. It's never too late to live your best life, so start living it today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.